All right, this is Farmer's Branch House. Let's talk about it. First thing, bring a rake. We need all the leaves raked. We need the whole yard trimmed up or edged up, like right here. Edged up real good, raked real good. I want these branches right here cut. In terms of this bush trimmed down, this bush trimmed down. The whole yard has to be raked to where there's no leaves like under there. And let's look at the yard. This has to be cut, trimmed, edged. All of the grass and the cracks have to be cut as well. This bush has to be cut to where it's not touching that property. Trimmed down a little bit. That bush has to be trimmed where it's not touching the property as well, where it's not touching the brick. All of this has to be trimmed down, cut, weed whacked, broom swept clean, and right here has to be edged. Grass has to, if once you edge it and weed whack and cut the grass, all of the grass, no grass can be on this concrete, so it has to be swept up as well. This has to be edged up really good. All of the leaves on the whole house has to be going. All of the weeds have to be trimmed down and cut. The garbage in the garage has to be removed. All of the paint buckets, all of this garbage bags, all of this garbage has to be removed. All of those. This one shelf right here has to be broken down and removed. So just unscrew it here. Just unscrew that. Unscrew that one. And this shelf right here, just this shelf has to go. So you can break it down, haul it off. All of this garbage has to go. This cowboys thing has to go as well. It's garbage. This has to go as well. That has to go. This has to be swept off real good. This has to be trimmed all the way down. That has to be removed. All right, all of the grass has to be cut. Cut all of the grass. Remove all of the leaves from the property. Let's go inside. All the trash here has to be removed. That light has to be removed. Trash there. This has to be swept out. Just this room has to be swept out. Not a lot of garbage in there. That has to be removed. There's a bed here and a walker that has to be removed, hauled off. No garbage in there. This garbage bag has to go. There's a broom there that you can use if you don't have one. This garbage can has to go. All of this garbage on the kitchen countertop has to go. That garbage has to go. This refrigerator has to go. Stove, that stove will stay. Again, the garbage in here has to go. This whole shelf thing has to be hauled off. Let's go to the backyard. Grass in the backyard has to go. The concrete, the porch has to be swept off real good to where you can see the concrete. All garbage, everything has to go off the concrete. That has to be trimmed down, edged up near the edge there. There's the grass that has to be cut. All of the leaves have to be raked up. All of the leaves in this picture have to be raked up. Grass has to be cut. This has to be cut to where it's just a little bit. You probably want to just shape about this much off from here down. Has to be cut. Backyard has to be cut. And this branch, these two branches right here have to be cut. We need pretty much a 6 foot clearance on there. This has to be trimmed down to where it's not touching the house. If you have a tree that's touching the house, it can't. That's against FHA guidelines. That's it. Farmers Branch.